1400. Racing now in the Gold Rush, missing it, Triple Missile, roped them in, went straight back after the start. Red Can Man, one of the first to get going, Comfort Me. Ripcord came out brilliantly, and he's firing across, sailing across now to join Red Can Man soon after the start, with Valor Road making a line of 3, pushing up near the middle. A length and a half to Hot Zed behind those. Close Handy, Magnificent Andy, Bustler's there as well, but a little wider. Search and Rocks also covering ground, wind of the line, going up, zip away from Super Smink, Western Empire, Mojo Rhythm, Triple Missile and Aztec Ruler, and roped them in, found himself Stone Motherless. They go by the 750. Red Can Man held the front. Valor Road is running second, and then came Ripcord on the outside. A little deep though at the 600 from Comfort Me. The middle, Hot Zed is just starting to drift up on the rails well. 3/4 Bustler ridden along behind the Magnificent Andy's in the middle. Zip away, coiled up down near the inside, looking for the way clear as well. Chris Parnham on Super Smink trying to find a bit of opening, and then Western Empire. Valor Road hits the front. They went to the 300 from Comfort Me. Behind them, Hot Zed picking his way through. Zip away, getting up on the inside. Western Empire, he's launching a mighty run on the outside. Western Empire surges to the lead, draws away. Western Empire takes out the Gold Rush. Close for second, Magnificent Andy, Super Smink, Triple Missile. Roped them in from last, charging down the outside. Comfort Me, Aztec Ruler behind them from Bustler. Mojo Rhythm, zip away. Then came at the head of the others, Valor Road, Hot Zed. Then back behind them was Wind in the Line when they'd pulled up. Red Can Man, Ripcord weakening, and toward the tail with those is Search and Rocks.
Of our Western Empire salutes in the 7+ Sport Gold Rush, the 3rd edition, and what a ride. He was 3 and 4 deep with cover, just had a lovely track into the race, and when Billy Egan said go, the horse just absolutely exploded late.
That's exactly the ride that we were after from Billy Egan. 3 and 4 deep with cover, and then get him to the outside, show what's under the hood. It's obviously going to be a bitter pill to swallow for poor Willie Pike as he has his recovery from the broken wrist, but for Grant and Alana Williams, the story behind this horse is quite incredible. He won a Railway Stakes, he won a WATC Derby as a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. He's now back here as a 7-year-old. You know, the day that he won the Railway, Grant Williams had hair.
Exactly right. It's been a long journey for Western Empire, and the fact that he was racing without any type of form on the East Coast, the rejuvenation period that Grant and Alana Williams have had to go through, not only with Western Empire, but their whole stable, but they're firing on all 4 cylinders now.
An incredible purchase, because in all honesty, when he was in Victoria, he was just not at the same level. Grant and Alana Williams are the key to this horse. I know that he's Alana's personal favourite. They call him Western. He's a stable star, and he's here today and taken out a $1.5 million feature, and they've broken 122, Lockie, so they've really rattled along, and he just exploded off that speed.
Magnificent Andy, he was your first horse beaten in second. He was very brave, as was Super Smink. In the end, she ran your favourite, and she didn't let her loyal connections down. But in the end, it's Western Empire that salutes in the 7+ Sport Gold Rush. What a training performance. What a ride from Billy Egan. How about Billy Egan's week? He wasn't even booked on this horse on Monday afternoon.
Imagine getting that phone call saying, would you be interested in coming over here and riding in a $1.5 million race? And could you make it maybe this weekend? We're not talking about the future. We're talking about 6 days' time. He's done a wonderful job here on this horse, Lockie, and Grant Williams will be beside himself.
Absolutely. Grant Williams is getting greeted by a host of happy connections, and his family. He's getting a hug from his dad, Ray, as we speak, which is so great to see. He makes his way over towards me. Grant Williams, congratulations. You've done it again. How does that feel?
Yeah, that's pretty good, Lock. Everyone close to me knows I threw the teddy out the cot Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's just lucky that Lucky Lance is the solid part between the two of us, because she takes the emotion out of it.
There's Western Empire's owner. He's a very happy man. Go on, Grant.
She takes the emotion out of it, and yeah, it's been obviously our goal. He was working so good leading up to the Winterbottom. We actually thought that we were a big chance to win it, and obviously we weren't. And yeah, now we've got this one, so that's good. 50.
Talk about Billy Egan. You hadn't met him before today. What a ride.
Oh, Bill. Well, Bill, they call him. Billy.
There's Grant Williams greeting Billy Egan for the first time. But how about that?
Yeah, look, yeah, it's a funny. It's been a hectic week, and a lot of people that I know over east, obviously made phone calls straight away, and then yeah, everyone said, yeah, this guy, he's a ripper. He's one of Paddy Payne's main rider, and he's one of the hardest markers. So, I mean, I actually did notice him when I was in Melbourne, but like, he's a champion bloke, they reckon. And my first impressions when we met before the first were really good. And I put him on some slow ones today, and I was starting to think, oh God, like what are we going to do? I'm sorry about, I probably could have put him on something a bit better because the horses are going good today. And he's like, no, that's okay. Western.
There's Grant Williams. We'll catch up with you again after the break, but we'll catch up with Billy Egan after the break as well. Western Empire taking out the 7+ Sport Gold Rush. Aaron, what a win from Western Empire in the 7+ Sport Gold Rush. Billy Egan is just catching up with a host of happy connections, but here he is catching up with Scotty.
Billy Egan's going to join us now, Lockie, and we'll get a word from him. He's having a handshake there with Dashing Dan. We're going to talk about this race and come back to Billy Egan so we can get him on the entirety of 7. But Billy, let's talk just generally. We'll get another interview with you, an official one, but here on course for all of our 7+ viewers as well. Talk about the week that you've had.
Yeah, been a pretty good week. Found out maybe Monday night in Melbourne that I was going to ride the horse, so I had a week to prepare and been looking forward to it all week.
Have you enjoyed Perth?
It's been really good. I've only been in a couple of hours, but my previous trips I've been not riding, and I've had a good time. I think it's a great place. So first time riding here, I've had a great experience, and even better, I've ridden a winner.
This one can be a little bit more low-key. Grant's put you on a couple of slowies so far today before this one.
Yeah, he did, but probably good he did, because I needed to get a feel of the track and get a feel of the surroundings. If he had put me on anything decent earlier, I might have got him beaten. He might have been second-guessing me. So I got to poke around on a couple of slow ones and get a feel for things.
I'll grab you again in about a minute's time. Enjoy the moment.
No, thank you.
There's Billy Egan combining with Grant Williams and Western Empire taking out the 7+ Sport Gold Rush. What a race it was. Western Empire bounces back from the Winterbottom Stakes defeat, and a disappointing run for many, but he just didn't have any luck, and today all the luck went his way.
He did watching that replay of the Winterbottom Stakes. He ended up running on the back of Krivolenko, who was a 200-to-1 pop in that race, so he just didn't get the right follow. But for Billy Egan, found out about this ride becoming available on Monday. He's been over here for 24 hours enjoying his time in the sun in Perth. As Grant Williams said, they didn't exactly give him the right horses earlier in the day to get any results, but we just had a chat off the scales, Billy and I, and he was saying it's actually a blessing for him because that's just not the easiest track to ride. He had to just get his bearings right and be finding the right part of the track at the right moment, and he has nailed that ride on Western Empire.
He certainly did. Hats off to the connections. What a ride to Billy Egan. That's all we have time for on 7-2. The last is still to come. The Swan Draft Handicap will be covering all the action on 7+ app. But thank you for joining us on 7-2. It's good night from us.